Erica Olsen, and welcome to Inside SoCal. In honor of today's Grammy Awards on CBS, we're celebrating the art of music. Award-winning choreographer Matthew Bourne is able to bring music to life through dance like no other. And his reimagined production of Romeo and Juliet, playing now at Olsen Theater, is like nothing you've ever seen.
It's not really about the families and the story of from the Shakespeare about the two warring families. It's more about young people against the system sort of feeling. They've been put there for a reason.
And with the new cast and new voices that you brought into the fold, how did that perhaps change what your original vision was?
Well, it's important to listen to them, you know, as young artists, and to listen to what they feel about the world we're living in, and to really explore that real passion of young love, which is different. I think young people, when they get together, they go for it, you know, and they can't keep their hands off each other. So I've tried to capture that feeling, and I want the audience to feel that, or remember that as well.
There is a scene, and the New York Times described it as the longest, most acrobatic kiss ever sustained while dancing. Yeah. I'm very curious about this scene.
We tried to create the longest kiss in dance history. How long could we keep lips locked together and keep dancing and rolling around and climbing over the scenery? And they just keep kissing, they can't stop kissing. I think we have. The Guinness Book of Records might need to come and have a look and test us out. But that was the task. And of course, it was fun to do, because at the end of the sessions we did, you know, they could hardly breathe, and they had very sore lips. I don't think Romeo and Juliet's successful unless you feel something. You know, you've got to. So I'd love people to go away with a hanky out and having felt something. You know, it's a tragic story, but what's interesting about this is how do we get there? We know it's going there. How do we get there? I want people to feel, but I want people to be surprised and think, I'd never have thought that might happen in this piece.
For Henry Dils, the art of music came by way of photography.
Every week I would photograph all my friends up in Laurel Canyon, and all my friends were musicians. And eventually, one by one, they all became famous.
Lucky for you. A musician first, it was the random purchase of a thrift store camera that changed Henry Dils' career. He was a natural at photography and went on to be the official photographer for Woodstock in 1969.
So this is the old slide sorting board way that I used to do every night, looking at pictures.
Oh my gosh, Joni.
So here's Joni Mitchell. There she is, young, playing at the Troubadour.
Oh my gosh.
She is.
Dils has photographed over 250 album covers, many now iconic, like for the band America.
We rode on horses for 2 hours through the desert until we got to this beautiful pond and palm trees. And Gary had the idea that he'd bring a big mirror and lay it on the ground, and the group would look into it.
All of a sudden, this white ball started bouncing through the mirror, and it was like, what is that? What is that? And they realized that what we were doing was reflecting the moon that was rising over the hill behind them. They couldn't see it. So it was just one of those wonderful moments when all kinds of things, stars align, as they say.
Now, in collaboration with the musicians and lifestyle brand 12 on 12, he is releasing 5 legendary co-signed prints with a portion of proceeds benefiting Music Cares, supporting musicians in need.
He wasn't posing for me, and I wasn't telling him what to do. It just, you know, it happened, and
it was the moment.
Yeah. They were black and whites. We had them colorized. And then we had the people in the photos sign them, an edition of 12 photos, and that's what we're... And it's Keith Richards, Ringo Starr, Graham Nash, Joni Mitchell, and America.
Henry and I have remained the closest of friends. It has been an honor to not only work with him, but to truly know him.
Henry Dils has captured historic moments in music, but remains humble about his natural gift.
I like to watch people. I'm curious about people.
That's all for our show, but be sure to keep watching for all the Grammy Awards coverage. I'm Erica Olsen. We'll see you next Sunday. Inside SoCal is presented by Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.